As we've discussed, content isn't just what you create. It can also come from other sources, such as your competitors, customers, or partners. As a marketer, you have the option to develop your own content or curate content created by others that aligns with your mission and goals. Content curation in social media involves finding, organizing, and sharing valuable and relevant content created by others to engage and inform your audience. Curating content can be a strategic way to supplement original posts, build authority, and maintain an active presence without creating everything from scratch. When curating content, always give proper attribution by crediting the original creator or source, which usually includes tagging the creator's profile and mentioning their handle on social media. Ensure that the content is publicly accessible and not behind paywalls or membership restrictions, as using public content reduces the risk of infringing on copyright. Avoid altering original content significantly unless you have permission, as even minor edits could misrepresent the creator's intent or lead to copyright issues. For sensitive content such as photos, artwork, or lengthy quotes, consider obtaining explicit permission from the creator, especially for commercial purposes. Additionally, including disclaimers on curated content that may reflect controversial opinions can clarify that it's shared for informational purposes rather than endorsement. Remember to respect platform-specific rules, as each social media platform has its terms of service for reposting or sharing, which may restrict how certain types of content are curated. To clarify, there are two types of content: internal and external. Internal content refers to anything you produce for your website, emails, or social media platforms. External content, on the other hand, is when your content is shared or distributed on platforms you don't control. It's important to understand that your content won't be confined to just your pages. In fact, external content, when properly managed, can be highly beneficial. While someone once said, "There's no such thing as bad PR," I'd argue there is. Still, in terms of social media, sharing your content externally and gaining exposure can give you a far wider reach than internal content alone. Things like guest blogs, features, interviews, and social media shares can all work in a marketer's favor, which is why producing high-quality content is so essential. Now, moving on to branded content. According to Facebook.com, branded content is any content produced by a publisher or creator that is paid for by a business partner, where the partner either influences or is featured in the content. This approach provides a non-intrusive way to connect with customers, avoiding tactics like pop-ups or guerrilla marketing. Instead, it offers opportunities to communicate company beliefs and values. Aligning with brands that share similar values and ethics helps broaden your audience. One brand that has been around for quite some time is Dove. From my perspective, Dove is a well-branded company that does an excellent job of creating branded content. They've been around for many years, yet they consistently uphold their core values while occasionally incorporating nostalgia into their storytelling by referencing their original messaging. This commercial by Dove is a great example. It doesn't actually advertise a product, which ties into the concept we discussed about not always focusing on selling. Instead, it aims to inspire and appeal to emotions, reflecting the philosophy we should embrace on social media when creating content, focusing on the customer and their experience. Let's talk about content audits. These can be done right from the start or as part of a regular process. Personally, when it comes to content audits, I always do one when I first start working with a brand to see what they have. After that, I make it a yearly practice. How often you conduct audits depends on the amount of content you're producing. If you're creating a lot of content throughout the year, you might want to review it monthly. Maybe not a full audit each time, but at least a review. Then possibly conduct a more in-depth audit quarterly. The key questions to ask during an audit are when, where, who, what, how, and why. Consistently reviewing your content helps you identify trends and patterns. It also allows you to perform a detailed SWOT analysis of your content strategy, which will reveal what's working and what isn't. Examining both the content itself and the platforms it's on will give you valuable data, improving your future strategic plans. A major goal of a content audit is to review all your posts across all platforms over a specific period. Then, you analyze the statistics and metrics to measure campaign effectiveness and plan for future campaigns, measuring your social media campaigns and using those insights to refine and develop better campaigns is crucial.